Good morning, everybody. It's Steve here, and it is so on. Pure energy. I am in the desert. I am around Palm Springs, Palm Desert, heading out to Sedona. The sun is rising. I left my place in Los Angeles at 4:44. Of course it was 4:44, and I didn't even mean it to be that way. This is just what's happening in my life. Synchronicity out of synchronicity. After coincidence. Yes, a new word I learned. Not that coincidence is a new word, but coincidence. A little accent change to that. There's so much good going on. I'm out here going to Sedona to really get down with detox. I mean, this is it. This is it. I'm a raw foodist. A lot of you know that, and been eating raw foods for almost 3 years now at 99%. And I always want to keep that 1% in there. And I started about a couple years before that, really trying to be raw, and for a couple of years, and doing the raw vegan, and then going back to my old stuff. And the atrocities I created on my body is causing just detox after detox symptom. A lot of mucus coming out. I haven't even really started the detox. I've been doing a little bit better with eating. Yes, if you eat all raw food, that can be not healthy. It is really about getting to the fruits and the vegetables, specifically the dark green leaves, and now detoxification. I have found that detoxification is the way to health. And we try to eat all this nutrition, and we try to get this vitamin and this mineral and this superfood and this. But when we detoxify the body and clear it out, all of a sudden, the banana, the apple, the orange, the spinach, those are all superfoods. All the foods you can get at a regular grocery store. And because when the body is clean, absorption and utilization goes up. And so, wow, so grateful for my life. I mean, look at this. Look at this beauty. I just pulled off the road. You can hear the cars going around in the background, and the sun is rising. I saw the sunrise, and it's just like, whoa. So, what am I doing today? I am hitting the grapes. What am I doing this week? I am hitting the grapes. We're talking seeded, organic, Concord grapes. As my mentor, Dr. Moore, says, top of the mountain for lymphatic detoxification. We're going to move that lymph. And it's the interstitial lymphatic constipation. That means we're constipated in between the cells, and all sorts of things don't work in the body as a result. And we call these things aches and pains and diseases, and just not how we want to live life. We want to live life with joy and happiness and peace and love. And guess what? That is our natural order of things. That's how we naturally are. That's what I believe, and that's what I see as coming true in my life, is the more I detox, the more I'm on this high vibrational foods, especially fruits. Fruits are, as Dr. Moore says, top of the mountain. Berries, grapes, and melons. That's at the top of the mountain from the fruits. And so I'm going to be doing grapes. Also lemon juice. I want to do some grape juice and lemon juice together. And lemons and grapes are the two highest lymphatic movers there are, according to Dr. Morris. And just eating the grapes, I've had a couple. I got recently 100 pounds of Concord grapes a couple days ago, and I'm heading out to Sedona to go help a client detoxify and lose some weight. She's been a raw foodist for, I believe, over a decade. And a lot of raw foodists, well, I shouldn't say a lot, some raw foodists will still carry the weight, and people say, well, you're raw, shouldn't you be like a normal weight? But there are things like hormone problems and different organs in our bodies that just aren't working because we never have detoxified. And so all of us could use a little bit more detoxification, and I'm doing it. People say, hey, you've been on the diet for a couple years now, or 3 years now, aren't you clean yet? And it's like, yeah, I wish if I was 3 years old now, maybe I would be clean by now. But, I got decades of work to do. And at the same time, I'm okay with it. I don't want to get so obsessed where everything is perfect. I go out to raw food restaurants that isn't perfect for the highest health, but I want to have that social life, and I want to be able to enjoy these different things, and I also want to go to the detox. But slowly over time, I want to just increase the vibration in the foods that I eat. And so this week is going to be a very high vibrational week. And as a result of it, I'm going to be resting, and the body is going to go through things, and I'm going to video it. We're going to see YouTube videos, and thank you all for watching, because I'm learning this. I'm a student at this, and I want to see what happens. I want to record it, and so I could help other people. I want to help the world detoxify. I want to help the world get healthy. I want to help the world get happy. That, I found, is the secret to happiness, is health. And physical is one part of it. We have emotional, mental, and spiritual too. And with those, the natural order of things are joy. The natural order of things are love and peace and harmony and oneness. And that's who we really are. And I'm just, wow. I mean, I'm surrounded by beauty. And this is something that, years ago I would have passed by before I went raw and just said, oh yeah, okay, it's nice. Oh, mountains. Oh, you see how beautiful that is? This is gorgeous. And the sand and the trees. And, it's probably under 50 degrees right now. I'm in a t-shirt and just a light sweater, and I'm not cold. People think, oh, you need like warm foods, or you need like heavy foods to be warm. No. In the winter time, I am warmer than most all my friends. All my friends are like, it's cold, and I'm like, I'm not cold. In the summertime, I'm cooler than all my friends. I'm cool. No, I don't get as hot. It just works perfectly. Remember when you were younger, you didn't really care so much about how hot it was or cold it was. But as we got older, we just started, ooh, or it's like, so I'm returning to youth. I'm actually like getting younger. Hair is growing back. I have like thinning hair on the top that happened 10 years ago, and I see it coming back. People are telling me that. My eyes are changing in color to blue. I'm going to show you guys pictures on my Facebook page. If you haven't Facebooked me yet, it's Steve Factor, and you'll see my face. I kind of look like this. Anyway, and I'm going to show pictures of my eyes, a clear difference from 4 years ago when the first time I saw Dr. Morris in iridology. So close-ups of the eyes, and you can see these brown eyes, and I remember him saying, your eyes are blue, and I'm like, what? And if you see the picture, you'll see it's like brown eyes, but the slightest bit of like a tint of blue is there. And he said all that orange and brown, that sulfur, when you start to do the fruits and the herbs, and I've been following him, and I've been doing what he says, and I go out to the raw food restaurants too, and so I'm not always perfect or good, but I've been cleaning. And then when you see my picture from just 6 months ago, 4 years later, it's like you could see half of the eye is blue, and then you see the sulfur and the brown, and it's getting smaller and smaller. So I'm going to have blue eyes. I remember when I first told people that, they were like, yeah, right, yeah, that guy's a quack, you're wasting your money on him, and all that, and something told me that he wasn't, and something told, So I love Dr. Morris, and you guys who know him know what I'm talking about. And I made another video, Sunrise in Sarasota, where I'm just like emotional most of the time talking about how much I love Dr. Morris. And I want to do what he does because he's helping the world, and just emotions get to come up, and I love it. I love it so much. I love feeling. I love the tears. I love the happiness. Now it's tears and happiness, and the tears aren't like sadness. The tears are like gratitude and so much joy. I don't know what to do with it. And love and people and getting to meet new people, and there I go with people. I mean, I'm loving people now. That wasn't always the case. Judgmental, arrogant, all run on fear because I didn't know any better, and those were the tools I had. And I always thought I was doing it wrong, and it's like I was not enough, and all of this stuff, and I am enough, and I am love, period. And so are you, period. All that other stuff is head stuff. And so we get to remove those things. I get to remove these things in my head by talking to mentors and people on the spiritual side, and I get to release the mental chatter. I get to release all the emotions that no longer serve me, and I get to be one with Source. And then on the food side, I get to clean this temple, and this temple is pure energy underneath all the obstructions. And so that's why I call it pure energy. I'm not like Mr. Pure Energy, like I'm pure and you're not, and I'm the most pure holy. No, that's not how pure energy is. I am a student of pure energy, and I seek it. Pure energy is the same thing as love. It's all one thing, and wow, just so grateful, and man. So I'm going to get back in the car. I'm going to get back in my Raw-mobile and head to Sarasota. So until then, till the next video, till the next Facebook, Pure Energy Steve on YouTube. I guess if you're watching YouTube, you know that. And I'm Steve Factor, and my website is Pure Energy Factor. I am a holistic health coach at detoxification, and Whole Foods has dubbed me as the Pure Energy Chef. Love it all. I am embracing it all, and my passion is to help others because I feel so good. I want everybody to feel this good. I want all of us to love one another. This is like, my energy is so high. I went to bed at midnight last night and I woke up at 4 and I'm amped, ready for the day. This is it. This is life. Life is like so good. Namaste, brothers and sisters.